Wine with Jess because they said I didn't do an introduction last time. This is Fredo. Fredo is my special guest this week.
Very special.
Merry Christmas, we would like to say. We are talking about cherishing life and loving me now, as in love yourself.
Right.
I noticed that a lot of times when you start, and then you got Mira ad-libbing in the background, because y'all know I'm the mother of a toddler. Cut it out. The struggle is real. You know what I noticed? I noticed a lot that the moment that you begin self-love, everything kind of comes out the woodwork. Me and Fredo were just talking about how the moment you begin to get yourself together, everything in the world starts to like all of a sudden check on you and, hey, I'm just checking to see if you're good.
Right.
I'm just calling to see how you, all those things that you wanted before you started focusing on yourself.
Right.
Yeah. I think a lot of times people forget, like in the middle of self-love, things will begin to tempt you because you're not worried about those things anymore. Moving forward, like next year, everybody always has these New Year goals. I think this is why we have to do this on the weekend when Amira isn't here, but it's a special edition. It's Christmas.
She's a special guest.
She's the special guest that's ad-libbing in the background.
Off camera.
You see those bedazzle with shit bedazzle her cheeks. Anyway.
Yeah, me too.
She got it. We are 2 minutes in. We are 2 minutes in out of 10. Let me tell you about me. Have a seat. So anywho, just getting back on track just a little bit. A lot of things that most people need to remember in times like this, because people really get depressed this time of the year. Have a seat. Have a seat. Anywho, a lot of things people need to remember around this time. Like if you didn't have anybody to spend Christmas with, or you don't think you have anyone to spend the holidays with, quote unquote. Always remember that you come first. I think a lot of times we forget that.
Right.
Even if you don't have anybody to treat your damn self.
Amen.
That will help you get through anything. Most people say retail therapy is the best.
As long as you don't get yourself in debt.
Don't get in debt though. Keep your shit together, okay?
That's a whole other problem, right?
That is a whole nother problem. We are not doing that moving in 2018. I know y'all seen my last episode. My last episode was it was in debt about black women and black people in general getting out of debt.
Right.
That is very, very, very important. Moving forward, if we as a black culture can get out of debt, do you know how much shit we would accomplish?
And support each other.
Yeah.
Like you notice a lot of other cultures, they have it's like a traditional thing that's inside of them to always pool their money and their resources together, and they support each other. When sometimes we make money or we get success, we start, hating on each other, like crabs in a barrel. So it's like we'll all get there if we help each other out. So that's the word. Hey.
Oh wow, yeah. So the first time it was Dorothy, now this time it's Mira. Mira is home. It's Christmas, so you're gonna hear her in the background of this conversation. So you're gonna kind of get used to this.
I will not be
shit.
ignored.
She won't be. She won't be at all. So another deal with about loving yourself right now. Loving yourself right now is a lot about self-improvement. Self-improvement is really great. Just moving forward, because people always forget to improve themselves. They're so busy trying to love someone else and looking for someone else to love them the same way that they love themselves or equal. And sometimes that shit just don't always happen when we want it to. And so for the most part, if you begin to self-love and self-respect yourself, and align yourself accordingly, 9 times out of 10 you may not run into trash. You might run into somebody halfway decent, because you're not worried about looking for anyone. And for some reason, I will honestly say from past experiences, I always found at least halfway decent guys, or someone that you're just looking to date, based on you're not looking for them, and it always works out better that way.
I mean, that's kind of one of those things. It's like romantic relationships or just in life in general. A lot of times when you just get to this point where you're comfortable enough with yourself or your situation or whatever it is that you just don't give a fuck, that's when things kind of fall into place. It's like when you're not trying so hard to make a relationship happen or to make something happen in your life, that's when the things that are meant to come your way just kind of naturally flow your way. You know what I mean? And I have to remind myself of that every day. You know, it's like you fall back in your old habits and what am I doing? What am I not doing? You know,
so 2 a.m. Those 2 a.m. calls that I warned y'all about. They come through. They ain't even phone calls anymore. They just text messages that make bitches just go wild. Yeah. They really do.
I saw one that was today that was funny. It was timely. It was one of my friends was talking about beware of those messages now. It's not the, hey baby, what's up? Now it's Merry Christmas. It's the same thing. Somebody come out.
Let me just pull her attention for 2.2 seconds.
Oh, Merry Christmas. Oh, I ain't heard from you in 3 months. What do you mean Merry Christmas? What are you talking about? What are we doing here? You tried it.
Completely tried it.
You're just trying to slide back in, and no, you have to be aware. So that's all.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we're just getting to a point in society where standards don't matter.
Right.
And I think people are just looking for somebody to just flat out just marry me. Just marry me so I don't look like I don't have my shit together. And then you end up dating these randoms and hoping that it's gonna come from something's gonna come from it, and it doesn't. And you really just found yourself out, oh man, now I'm out a whole person. Now I've given just a little bit more of myself to somebody that did not fucking deserve it.
Right.
So, moving forward, self-love is very important. I don't care if you gotta pray it out, shop it out, move it out, hang it out, whatever you gotta do. If you gotta take yourself out every fucking weekend until you get over that shit, just get over it. You'll be okay.
Yeah, as long as it's healthy. As long as you're not, you find a way to cope, and as long as it's something healthy, as long as you're not doing something that's addictive to try to change your, point of view or to try to distract yourself from it. I think there's nothing wrong with a healthy distraction. You know what I mean? It's something positive. If it's working out, if it's, taking
painting.
Another class. Yeah, painting, something that just relaxes you.
Wine tasting.
Amen. What are we drinking today?
Those are my oh my gosh, that's cupcake.
Cupcake.
This can be found at your local Kroger store. No. Kroger, I'm looking for a sponsor next year. Let me tell you about me.
It's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. I'm having mine on ice, red velvet. Yeah. I highly recommend it.
Some people can't handle red wine. Meanwhile, I guess it's one of those things where, this is another thing that I wanted to talk about. Along with self-love, I think people kind of forget something very important that happens when you are, I always talk about this because I have my real moments. When you have lost someone that's important to you, you're just now realizing I needed to cherish that person. Don't wait until, my mom used to always say, don't wait until I'm dead to give me my flowers.
Amen.
And that was very important to me, and the reason why I say that is because we love on each other a lot. I know me and my family, we always find a way to pull together in the midst of losing someone. But moving forward, it's so many great memories, but you always just want to cherish that person's life while they're here. So if you can love on somebody, if you can give a gift, if you can do something for them that they asked you to do and it's not so far out of your reach, do it. Because you don't know when the next time you're going to see that person. And you don't want to be in that awkward predicament. The last time I seen them, they were asking me for help and I couldn't help them, or I didn't want to help them, or I didn't make time to help them. So definitely make time for those that you care about, that you really cherish. But at the same time, do love on yourself. That is the key aspect in this segment. Learning to love on yourself is very, 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 very important. And at that, we are wrapping it up. You got anything you want to say, Fredo?
I just want to say that this woman right here is dope. This is a plug right now. This is an advertisement.
This is the plug. The plug.
I've known her for a little while now, and she has helped me be more me. She has taught me to be more real and more don't give a fuck what people think. This is who I am. Like it or leave it. You know what I mean? And I feel like everybody just needs a little bit of that in their life. They need that friend. They need that person to kind of help push them out of their comfort zone and help make them realize that you are dope. You're dope as fuck. Like, I don't care if this person don't like it, if that person don't like it. Stay in touch with your star player. You know what I mean? Just remember how great you are and know your own value, and surround yourself with people who are gonna keep you, you know, positive and looking forward, and not who are gonna always be negative and trying to keep you from doing what you want to do. So that's all.
Hey, catch us next week. Hey, next week it'll be a whole new year. It'll be 2018. All the love from here. Hey, we'll catch you next time. Turn